just listened to Ariana Grande, I Hate That I Made You Love Me. And it was unexpected. It's neither the upbeat, immediate, hooky pop of Yes and We Can't Be Friends, nor is it the hip hop of Seven Rings, nor is it the sort of R&B of Positions, and Thank You Next even. It's a mid-tempo song with a melody which doesn't have a wide range. Obviously Ariana can sing like Whitney Houston, and in this it is quite contracted, she's not showing off a vocal range at all, which on one hand can be quite cool. It's not histrionic, it's not in your face, but sometimes I'm like, let loose, Ariana. You've got that talent. She showed it in the Wicked soundtrack as well. So it was interesting that this follows Wicked, but she's not following that kind of level of vocal ability prowess on with this song. When I first heard the song, I thought it was essentially a bit dull. And yet when I heard the first chorus, again, I thought it was a bit lackluster. And yet within the same first listening of the song, by the time I got to the third chorus, it was already kind of in my head. So that does show there is a subtle but strong melody in that chorus, and it's hooky without being obviously hooky, if you know what I mean. So it might be a grower, and I assume it'll do very well because it's Ariana Grande. But one of the things I always think about when a superstar returns with a single is, would this cut through if they were an unsigned artist or an artist with a much smaller following? And that's one way of sort of knowing how good the song is, because if you think, yeah, it still would cut through regardless of who released this, then you're onto a winner. With this, I'm not sure this song would cut through. There's so much music released that has to be attention grabbing, and things to, get noticed, to get millions of streams. This seems just to be a little bit dull. And I love Ariana, so I'm not slagging her off. And maybe, like I say, it's a grower. I've listened to it once. But on immediate listen, I was a bit surprised. Ariana Grande. I Hate That I Made You Love Me.